Well, Juanita,
Yes,
we're in sunny Florida.
we are, and it's beautiful here. Let me tell you.
I spent very little time outdoors.
I know. That's okay.
We have been at the Jared James Advance, and this was sad, bittersweet,
It has been, yes.
because this was his 11th year and his final advance. He's going to change the model.
Mhm.
What do they say he's going to do?
So he's going to do smaller events, more of a local level, and kind of go around the country, but do more frequency. And so every year,
Hey,
maybe
that's
every
good
3 to
news.
4 months, yeah.
Yeah.
So less traveling, so we don't have to go to Orlando. So maybe it's just like Nashville or Cincinnati, somewhere
Somewhere we
drivable.
can get to
Yeah, easy.
more
Yeah.
frequently too.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you don't have to wait a whole year, because what happens in the real estate market
Changes
in
so
a
quickly.
year?
Exactly.
Yeah.
A lot.
So these will be smaller regional conferences that he can get to and we can get to
Exactly.
and get updates. So I'm excited about that.
Me too.
So we're here to talk about our takeaways from this conference. So
Well,
um,
there's been a lot.
yeah.
So one of the biggest ones, I think, is AI. That's going to be
definitely,
it's going to change the market a lot.
definitely. You know, he said everything is replaceable by AI. We need to set up ourselves as a trusted guide.
Exactly.
So, you know, there's some things that AI can do, but there's one element that AI cannot do. Not yet.
No, they can't replace us.
It can't replace human personality.
Exactly.
And so, yeah, he said we need to be a trusted guide. That,
Yeah.
yeah. People come back to you because they trust you.
Exactly. They want the person.
Yeah.
So another thing that really I took away with was work-life balance. So I may be a little bit of a workaholic. If you ask my children,
That's
or
probably
my,
why we work so well together.
I know. My husband's always saying, "Put that phone down, quit working, put the computer away."
Yeah.
So one of the speakers, Justin Berry,
Yeah.
he's really hit home with me. So you've got to be able to have that balance, and I don't. So that's one thing that I'm going to work on is time management
Yeah.
and balancing out my life with work and my family, and know when to just stop working.
Yeah, so I think one of the things that he did that was so impactful was he showed his son's baseball game where he was so tied up on the phone that he missed his son's first home run.
Yep, because he was on the phone.
And he said, you know, I may not remember that, but my son remembers that.
And he will forever. He'll say,
Yeah.
"Dad, you missed my first time." So yeah, he will remember that.
Yeah, and then he showed pictures of him and his wife on their honeymoon.
On the phone.
On their honeymoon.
Both of them.
Oh my gosh, I was like, this is sad, really.
Yeah, but that's real estate. It
Then he
seems to me.
says they work all day and they get off at like 8 or 9 o'clock, and there's nothing open in their town
Yeah.
at 8 or 9 o'clock except for bars. So they'll go to a bar, they'll have a drink, and what are they doing?
They're working again.
On their phones. And he said it was a neighbor that caught the picture, took the picture and sent it to him and said, this is what you two look like. And that was a real wake-up call. And I think for me, I heard after the conference, after that one segment, someone told us, I think during dinner that evening, that there was a gentleman that got up and left. And
He started crying and
because
left, yeah.
his son was having his first football game that night, and he was going to miss it for this conference.
Yeah.
And this was only day one of the conference, or like
was.
middle, and he literally packed up and called and got a flight and got out of here and got home for that football game. So that's how impactful that just one session was. So then what was another one that was impactful for you?
Oh, the next one was Dan. Dan
the
Stewart.
man.
Yeah. So with Grasshopper, I think he hit home for a lot of people. That really, the way we perceive things, the way we, as a family member, may perceive one thing one way and another
Somebody
one a
else
different
sees
way.
it a different way.
It's a totally different meaning to someone else. So that really hit home.
Yeah, and he had an incredible weight loss journey over the last couple of years. And he talked about his 3 aha moments.
Yes.
That were very impactful, and it really addressed trauma, because if we think about it, it is trauma that he was addressing, whether it came from realizing that his parents' marriage was failing, or that his mother was an alcoholic, or that he was poor. There was a lot of things that I could relate to in that.
Yeah,
My mother was an alcoholic, but we were definitely poor.
Yeah.
And I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it early on.
And he didn't know until he made it to like middle school.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And one of the things that hit me was, he went to 16 different schools. Well, I went to over 20. and you don't really realize how much that affects you and
Yeah.
what you're missing out on relationships and so forth. So he was a
Yeah.
great speaker.
I think as a parent and now as a grandparent, I think about how our choices affect our children and our grandchildren. And I know I'm guilty of the whole workaholic thing, to where
Yeah.
my grandsons now are like, they call me Joby, by the way. They're like, Joby. You know, and they see me on the phone or they see me on the computer and they're like, hello. You
I'm
know?
here. Yeah.
Oh, I've got to work on that. So
Yeah.
that's something we need to hold each other accountable
Yeah,
for.
exactly.
Yeah. So then another one that was very impactful for me was Tara Robinson from Savannah. She had given her testimony about being very sick herself,
Yep.
going through a period. This was over since like 2018 when her journey really took a turn. And she was sick, and then her husband was diagnosed with cancer. Her father was diagnosed with cancer the month later.
Yeah.
And so here she is taking care of everybody else and not taking care of herself. And who else is guilty of that?
We are both guilty of that. So, but you don't really realize it until you hear from other people, you know, their story, that you're doing the same thing. So,
Yeah. And I think the kind of really, she credited her coach
she did.
for holding that mirror up. And the coach kept consistently saying to her, Tara, when are you going to start taking care of you?
Exactly.
You're taking care of everybody else, and that's great because they all need you, but when are you going to start taking care of yourself? And so, and she was another weight loss journey. I felt like I was at a weight loss conference there for a little while.
Well, the last session, it did seem kind of like a weight loss journey.
Woo!
So, but she was very great speaker, and she was very moving.
Oh yeah, and very outgoing.
Yeah.
Just very easy to listen to. Yeah,
She
very
was.
jovial as well. She went to from a size 14 to a size 4, what she said yesterday. So yeah, that
Yeah.
was incredible. So any other, like, what's some other takeaways? I circled a few here just to share with you, because it doesn't matter if you're in real estate or not. This is some good stuff. So change is not always good. It's not always bad, but it's always an opportunity. And I think a lot of our speakers really drove that home,
They did.
is what you assign, what meaning you assign to it, and what are you going to do about it that really makes the difference. So that was something that I took home.
A really big one is what Jared James he's always talked about, was consistency. So to be consistent, you have to continue to do it. That way you get results.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So it's the key.
Yeah, there was one guy, Ken Pozek, who talked about how he earned 100 million in video sale, like through video.
Yeah.
That really challenged us, because this is not easy.
And it's not what we're good at. but,
Coming
you know,
up with content is not easy.
It's not.
Yeah, and working through the technicalities of it all.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
just, if you're not tech savvy, it's not fun.
And we all know I'm not, but I'm learning.
So, and then we went to the last night, our closing evening, and I won't share all of that, but Jared brought his family up on the stage. Of course,
thanked
that was
them.
another
And it was very
tear-jerking
moving,
moment. Because, you know, again, his family paid the price.
Yeah. They
You know,
always do.
anytime you're in leadership of a business, or it doesn't matter the scale, whether it's small business or it is massive, of course, the bigger, the larger,
Yeah.
the greater the sacrifice is.
Sure.
That family's on that journey with you, and they gave up a lot so that he could do the things that he's done. And man, when his son,
Went up and thanked him for everything he does and how hard he works. It was very moving. So, and then his wife was there.
we had a personal encounter with
Yeah,
her.
Linda was awesome.
Linda is awesome.
So moving, just a sweet person.
Yeah.
And just caring, you know that.
Yeah. So a few things that Jared said was, number one, master your money. Man, that's good. And then time management doesn't exist. He said there's always 60 seconds in a minute, but it's me that needs the managing, not the time.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
need the managing.
And that's a hard one.
Yeah. So problems reveal our superpowers. How you deal with problems, you can rise to the occasion and show that you have superpowers. And so, yeah, good stuff. Let's see, what else do I want to share here? The higher your standards, the smaller your circle.
That's a big one.
And he says your job is to raise your standard. And yes, your circle will get smaller, but I think the quality of your circle gets richer.
It does,
Yeah.
yes.
And I don't mean financially richer, although that too.
Yeah.
But the quality of the people, the quality of the content of your conversations, everything about it gets richer in life. Oh man, this one got me. Don't focus on how far you have to go. That's always evident to us. We're all focusing on how far we have to go, but very few of us focus on how far we've come, and that we need to keep that in mind. Yeah, so I guess as people are going to sit behind us, we're going to let you go. But we just wanted you to see the Florida trees behind us and see the beauty. And these people are going to photobomb us here. You might as well say hello. No, you're fine.
Oh, you're
fine. So, but we're going to check out now. And but we thank you for listening. And if anything resonated with you and you want some more details of what we learned, you'll have to hit us up. Thank you, guys.
Thanks. That's the longest one we did, 11 minutes.
Oh, wow.
It's still going.
Oh, it's still going.